Hello there. This is Spencer Combs, and I got Summer with me. This is our oldest daughter out of 3 girls, and it's job shadow day, so I figured I'd bring her along with me. Just wanted to send out a quick introductory little video so that you guys can get familiar with who I am, who we are, and what we're doing. Really excited to bring you guys the Empowered Relationship Program, and that's of course on the 12th that we're going to be doing that with you on that Saturday from 9 to 11. And as I understand it, we got about 25 couples, so it's like 50 people going to be there in the sanctuary with us. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm actually going to bring an entire team, a whole group of people that we're going to be bringing to make sure that I want you guys to walk away with something that's going to help you with your marriage. Now, no matter where you are, and by the way, some of these people, I believe, some of you may not even be married. You might be engaged or getting ready to get married. Some of you may be in a wonderful situation. Your marriage is great. You want to just take it up to the next step. I'm all for that. As a matter of fact, if you know anything about me, I'm not about normal, and I'm not about the mediocrity or the status quo. I'm about taking things to a much higher level. If you want to be normal, go talk to a counselor. In any event, I want to help you guys move forward. Some of the people in that room may be really hurting, maybe in a bad situation. I don't know. I want to make sure that we step up and we deliver. So 2 hours, non-stop information. You guys are really going to have a lot of fun with this. And by the way, I don't do what we call data dumps. Okay, I'm not going to come in there and just throw a bunch of information at you and expect you to walk away. We're actually going to have we're going to do some exercise. As a matter of fact, Summer has been with us on some of the, like when we do the empowering events. You remember breaking the board?
That was fun.
She actually broke a board in one of the events we do. Don't worry, we're not going to have you breaking boards at the Empowered Relationship. But bottom line is we make them very interactive, so we're going to have some fun. I wanted to give you a little bit of a homework assignment. Nothing particularly difficult, but what I do want you to do is kind of just raise your awareness on a couple of things. Okay? And by the way, not for your spouse. I want you to raise a couple of things for yourself. Number 1, pay attention to what you are focusing on regularly. 2, pay attention to some of the language patterns or some of the things you keep saying to yourself on a regular basis in your head. And 3, pay attention to how you interact yourself with your spouse physically. Do you touch at all? Do you hug? How often do you do that? Just raise your awareness in those areas, because we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Now, as far as empowered relationships, I can tell you the 3 M's that create an empowered relationship that we're going to talk more about in much more detail. Number 1 is the appropriate mindset. You got to have the appropriate mindset. I can tell you right now, you can have all the mechanics and you can know all this stuff, but unless you have the right mindset, you're not going to get anywhere. So we're going to talk about mindset. Second thing is mechanics. How does an actual relationship work? And much of that I can tell you a little bit of a secret. Much of it has to do with communication, which we all know that on a knowledge level. We're going to talk more about that. And then the third piece is movement. What good is it to have a right mindset and you know exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't actually do it? So we're going to be talking about limiting beliefs and what causes or what forces people not to do the right things, and what causes people to move away from a relationship versus actually getting closer and creating more intimacy. So, bottom line is, get yourself hyper aware about what's going on in your world. Don't worry about your spouse right now. We'll bring the 2 of you guys together by the end of that program. But for the biggest part, just want to touch base with you, and really looking forward to it. I'm actually very grateful for the opportunity that we have to be able to bring this program to all of you guys, trusting us with the information. So we'll see you then, and this is Spencer saying goodbye.
Bye.